Very great.
Sure.
Yeah.
Bring some bales in the gym. And,
Yeah. Pasture.
do it. Yeah. That's cool.
So Greg and Cheryl are definitely not coming. Anybody know if Mel is just leaving her? All right, I'll call the meeting to order at 7:02 p.m. We acknowledge that we're meeting on the traditional treaty territory of the Pasca Cree Nation on the Métis homeland. Following trustee Halverson to give her lesson.
I probably haven't memorized yet. We strive to be a respectful and enthusiastic school community dedicated to quality education for all.
Everybody had a chance to review the agenda. Looking for a motion to approve the regular board meeting agenda for April 21st, 2025 as distributed. Trustee Stevenson. Seconded by trustee Simon. All in favor? Carried. Everybody had a chance to review the minutes of the regular meeting on April 7th. Motion on the floor then to approve the minutes of the regular board meeting on April 7th, 2025. Trustee Halverson. All in favor? All right, any presentations tonight? Just observing. Any unfinished business from last time? I guess we have a few items on the agenda later on. Action decision, 5-year capital plan, is that you, Greg?
Sure. So we've got our 5-year capital plan that we have to submit to the province. And same thing every year, just needs approval from the board. This is due on May 2nd. So I know this has gone through the finance committee already. It's already been looked at in the transportation and maintenance committee as well. Big picture for anybody who's not part of those committees is it still includes our additional 3 phases for Kelsey School and for Pasqua on the exteriors, which were, again, 3 phases each. There's 2 remaining at Kelsey and 1 at Pasqua. We have a section of roofing at Mary Duncan that wasn't part of the new build that is tar and gravel still that we would like to see replaced. There's some leakage, but again, this is something that's probably out of our cost range to do ourselves. We've also got the 2 electric boilers at MDCI for systems. They are 51 years old and just getting older. And we did get a last minute memo from the department last week regarding dust collector systems. And sometimes that flags an issue that they're looking at a little more closely. So we do have a dust collection system that I think is original to Scott Bateman for the carpentry shop. It's starting to tilt away from the school. It's very old. There's some other concerns there, exposed motors for the weather. Well, it has been added to the capital plan, just at the last minute there, just in case it's something we can get access to funding for. At this point, it's probably cheaper to just replace it with a new unit than it would be to lift it up, repair it, and put it back down on a new pad. So, we do have 1 item on here for division funded, which is the Pasqua intercoms. So what I'm looking for the board here is to approve this as is. I can give you a copy there, Roland. I don't know if you've seen it. Yeah. But essentially just dictating the same things I said. Yeah, any questions?
Yeah, any questions from, I guess, specifically Roland or Travis, because I don't think you guys have seen it before, or?
No questions. It's been covered. That's the best question.
Yeah, more or less keeping things the same.
I mean, there are priority projects that are ones that, you know, the scale of those phase additions to the two elementary schools is obviously significant. We don't want to see that dropped off the map. I mean, they did start those projects. The other ones are more system replacement based. I mean, we're looking at something that just needs to probably get done at some point. Where that falls in the province's priority listing is, so, we would not be able to fund those projects.
Yeah.
The dust collector probably, but not the boilers and probably not the roofs.
Everybody all good? All right, motion on for the Kelsey School Division Board of Trustees to approve the Kelsey School Division 2025-2026 5-year capital plan. Seconded by. All in favor? All right, superintendent's business report.
Just a few things. We had a meeting with the town not that long ago there regarding hydro costs. Today we hosted the Teacher Professional Development Day that was put together by Kelsey Teachers Association. So I'll be getting some feedback from the staff, particularly the leadership group, in the upcoming days. You know, it was a bit of a challenge getting presenters being it on Easter Monday, but that's we got through that, and so yeah, so looking for some more feedback in the upcoming days on that. Staffing's been ongoing. As of late, we did hire a literacy and numeracy lead. Both positions are at half-time, and we also hired the guidance counselor half-time as well. So that's good. And then with all of these moves and hirings, in some cases, it's just shifted and created another opening. So again, good that we started things earlier, but we are moving along quite well at leaving anyway in that area. So hopefully we'll have things, hopefully, you know, most of the positions filled. I would hope by mid-May here we would have very little than none to fill and fully staffed for next September. So we'll see. Don't hold me to the exact date, but got it in my head is that when we'll be done. So I don't mention it at every meeting, but it's been a couple of meetings since I've mentioned Power School, but that's still, I still have ongoing meetings sometimes, usually it's once a week, regarding the cyber attack. So I got some correspondence today that there was a contact list that we had sent many different stakeholders that needed to get our contact list, as they did for the other 26 divisions that were affected, to ensure that we got the right information out to those people that could possibly have been affected. So with that list, we will be sending that to Power School to ensure that everybody that's on the list will get the notices out if they didn't get it already. There might be some duplication, but better to get 2 notices than not one at all. So hoping that by the end of maybe next week, there will be a final communication sent out to everybody. And that's the ones very similar to the ones we've already posted on our website saying what we've done, and where we're going with this one will be a kind of a summation of everything. And hopefully there will be no more meetings regarding that. We can kind of move on. Other than that, I've got a couple of items in camera.
Thank you. No report from Sheriff for the board chair report other than Bojack's going. She's at the game tonight. I think she did. Secretary Treasury business report.
A bit of a duplication here. So we've had some preliminary meetings regarding negotiation with support staff. Again, we're probably looking at end of May, maybe even early June for actual negotiations if they occur. Technology and furniture spending, we've started to, we're at the final stages of kind of looking at what's been requested, evaluating and making some spending decisions for this year's money. A couple items for in camera. We have rental rates to discuss that I know is going to come up in finance as well, and the deficit recovery plan as well. So,
Any committee reports and meeting dates, 10.1, community liaison.
So we met with the town, but it was only Sam and Tanvir. Yeah, Mayor Murphy and Gary were unable to attend, so didn't really get anywhere. So Graham's going to propose or send enough, I guess, kind of a formal proposal. I don't know, stating exactly what we expect, kind of idea. And yeah, hopefully that gets us something. And then we just went through some school highway signs, school area signs, like along the highways and all around. They're going to put up, so just instead of go that route instead of the 4-wheel stop. So
So they reflect all that stuff on.
yeah, that's all.
Take care of it.
Yeah, they brought all that forward to us. So
Where we stop where?
Well, we were talking about going forward stop center to Pasquia and maybe Kelsey, specifically at Pasquia School.
Like constant?
Yeah,
Yeah, it would have been long.
yeah. But anyway, they're gonna put in school zone signs because it's cheaper to put those in. And see how that goes first, and then school zone signs on the highway as well. So that's coming in.
Yeah, they propose anywhere between like $30,000 and $35,000 worth of signs for the area with the school signs, some triangular ones, and then some slow down and a few others.
Yeah. So, yeah. That was all.
10.2 education liaison.
Nothing new to report. There's a meeting coming up on Wednesday, April 23rd with Pat Berry at NBCI. I will be attending with trustee Sinclair. And that's all.
Anything from policy? More important. Finance, I guess you already covered the three things we at finance in your report.
the only other thing, we did have a Q3 report just on where we are at in the year, which ties to the deficit recovery plan as well. So we are looking at a surplus this year, which is good because we have a deficit to recover.
Negotiations and personnel, I guess no meetings scheduled, but we're going to have one even though we haven't had any business to discuss. So is that still?
Do we have a meeting coming up? Sorry. Check my calendar today. I don't have anything listed now. We might want to wait until the negotiations come progress, because that'd be a good time to get together. I think that MSB is going to want to talk to you guys specifically. And typically the negotiation committee is the one who kind of does that meeting and then brings it back to the board for discussion.
Fair enough. Anything from transportation, building and maintenance, I guess maybe the 5-year capital plan there as well. No, Sarah, Kelsey back, anything?
No.
I don't have any report from last month either. Harvard Barber, anything away? KLC.
New report.
And nothing from KTA, KSD. We got a meeting coming up though, end of the month.
I was just trying to find that.
I thought I see you looking.
Is it tomorrow? No,
No,
May 22nd.
hold it not.
I have one on May 22nd here at 4:15.
Okay, May 22nd. Okay.
Software is not, wouldn't be for us because we have AGM in the city, May 22nd. I'll have to check with,
Oh, yeah, that is May 22nd as well, but that's not,
we have AGM.
okay, we'll have to make a new date then. Cheryl and I were throwing it down. We'll decide on a date before.
Yeah.
May. I guess do this before the motion. So Manitoba School Board Association report, nothing for action, but information there. We have a state convention, so all the slide packs came in and printed there in the correspondence folder. If anybody's interested in reading through those, or they weren't emailed to us.
I don't know. I'd have to double check. It must have been. I don't know where we would have got them from. Regardless, if anybody's interested, they can certainly share them.
Here and there, yeah.
I suspect it's on the drive too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it could be there. So that's the 4 kind of workshops that we had to go to 2 of them. We had 4.
It is. It's in the board agenda for trustees folder if anybody wants
Oh, okay.
to read them later.
Then also in the correspondence folder, there's the e-news for April 2nd, 2025. Copy of We Remember the Black Battalion for information as well. And then the e-news for the April 16th as well. Nothing under information items, and then correspondence, just a letter from you superintendent to President Mayor of the MMF.
Yeah, I was notified, March 18th that, Kelsey Community School has been graciously been given $5,000 to, help support the Indigenous Education Week, at Kelsey. So, I went there a couple of times and just the timing wasn't, right, I guess. President Mayor was not there. I want to thank her in person. So my last visit there, I dropped off the letter and just told the secretary to say thank you. So I'll try another time, but usually I see her somewhere out and about somewhere. So thank her personally, but I thought that was quite a, yeah, that was awesome. And, yeah, so.
All right, motion on the floor that the Kelsey School Division Board of Trustees receive the reports and correspondence. All in favor? Please remember, next regular board meeting is May 12th. Any questions?
No, but Kim just texted me, our liaison is May 29th.
29th, okay, I must have got that.
As we looked at the 22nd or whatever it was, and we have our AGM, so.
Okay, well, thank you for that. Change it in my way. Updated. No other questions? Gonna do. Any reason for that?
Current business deal.
Okay, we'll discuss.
I typically don't, yeah.
Okay. All right, anything else before we go on camera? Motion on the floor, then KSD Board of Trustees, we're in time right now, about 7:22 PM.